Well, welcome back to the MSI IBP Power Summer Series Qualifier number 2. This is the grand final for this weekend. It's affNity versus Team Downplay. If you're just joining us, welcome. We're in map number 2. Team affNity just took the victory on Inferno. Now it's going to be affNity's map choice on Cobblestone. Also, shout out to you in the channel. We are doing a giveaway after this matchup. GTX 960 MSI graphics card. Be sure to chat up your favorite MSI and NVIDIA video card in chat to enter for a chance to win. Pistol round is underway. Helium, what's happening?
Yeah, Jason R already getting that first kill, but it was actually Virtus who saw enemies first. He had pushed out mid aggressively, saw that they were coming A, got the call in for his teammates, and Xander actually shuts down one, but it was just a noise. Just noise from the terrace. They've switched around completely. Go over to B. Cody going to intercept one at the drop, but the bomb still going down here on the pistol round. 4-on-3 retake. Wicked already very far in. Takes down the guy who planted that bomb. Davey maybe should have been there to have got that kill first. Finds it in the end. Cody very, very low. He will fall. So now 2-on-2 just like that. This retake is hard for the CTs and no kit, so they've got to go fast. Moving into that chicken coop. Davey going to go out. Oh, the 2-for-1 Glock burst from Davey.
Nice. That was a single shot.
Well, technically 3, but it was burst. 3. Yeah, mouse 1 times 1. Good, oh my gosh.
Random chance, right?
Yeah, especially with the way the burst Glock is
Unreal.
in CSGO.
Unreal. 1-0 affNity, large and in charge. Now keep in mind that both of these teams did just play Cobble on their previous map. Within this series, at any rate, affNity taking the win on Cobblestone, and Downplay also taking the win over Team Unlimited Potential on Cobblestone. It's kind of a Cobble kind of a night right here. affNity buying out as much as they can. Look at Jason with that fancy eco. Galil doesn't do him any good. Going to get shot in the face by Wicked. That's okay. Teammates trading out. That's what the team is for. And whether they know it or not, yeah, Fox is making the call. Guess what, guys? A site clear. Bring the bomb in, and I'll hold off connector.
Yeah, it's really the most important element of T-side is just making sure that you trade the kills. Because terrorists, I think it's fair to say on every single map are favored if it is even strength and it's not 5v5, right?
I would agree.
So finding that initial trade and any trades thereafter is very, very important for the terrorists. Can make a team great, and just goes into, how much not only do you need to have like the set plays, the aiming, the entry fragger potential, also have to have chemistry with who you're working the corners with, so you get the trades making T-side. I mean, not only just disfavored because they're aggression, but also just so hard. As Xander saves the scout.
Yeah, round comes to a close. Xander's going to be hiding in the corner. 3 health, saving that scout. No one's going to find him. See what does that do. The economy for Team Downplay is still very, very low. I don't think they can buy much of anything. Maybe a couple of P250s if they want to spend out. I don't think they're even doing that. Just hang on to the scout. No P250s showing up. Do what you can. Don't listen to me. affNity sticking to the guns they already have. 3 Galils and then one SMG and a Tech 9 in the hands of Jason. Nothing else, really? Hey, why not? YOLO.
I mean, it's
Rushing down
arguably better than a Galil anyways. And
look at this gamble.
$500.
Look at this gamble. Downplay fully stacked to A site. We've already seen this multiple times. Wrong choice. They give full site control to Team affNity, who waltzes in there, plants the bomb. No problem. Now it's up to a 4-man retake. Looks like they're all going to come through the same exact entrance over here through B main. Bad news. Fox smokes it off, sprays through the smoke. Not able to get any kills, but he does do some damage. The defuse, he doesn't know it.
Oh my gosh, he's on it, but oh wow, the Tech 9 for the back of the site. Again, coming down from that position. A 2-kill this time for Jason R. That was a good full eco round for Downplay. That's what I'm talking about. I like when people on their eco rounds just get more ballsy, do something crazy like that.
That was close though. I mean, he was sticking that defuse, and it almost happened. That could have been a point on the board for Team Downplay. Either way, doesn't matter. Downplay's got some cash on hand. We're going to see a full buy on both teams and an off in the hands of Aria affNity. Working his way towards A.
Yeah, let's see. Actually go over. We went over the rosters in the first map. Let's see who's playing where. We got Wicked in there at middle. Virtus up here playing on that A site. Looks like Cody will be the rotator between the sites with Lopez watching the drop and Xander that B player far back position. So that seems how Downplay is running things here on the rifle round. As now we've actually got 3 players towards A, long A actually for affNity. Fox gearing up. Jason R as well gearing up here to throw these smokes. And the bomb has been scooped up from those B halls, brought down through that new connector. And there they go. Oh, I like that, smoking off the balcony. I was talking about that earlier in between the games. But Cody just jumps right off and finds a kill. Virtus in the site, still locking it down. And fancy smokes, fancy set plays here for affNity, but it falls flat.
Yeah, Downplay doing a really good job on defense over there. But what I think hurt affNity is the fact that the Lurk player hanging out over at B, his job was to go ahead and create a big distraction at Skyfall. He either executed a little bit too late or his team executed a little bit too early on A site, because as he started throwing all his smokes and flashes, selling the B take, the team was already hitting A site. So it really didn't do anything except to reveal the position of the Lurk player. Made it kind of easy for the A players to adapt and know exactly what was going to be happening. Downplay gets the first point on the board.
Cody bringing it back with the big 2K, but the trades do happen, and there they get away. Abe taking a third, and that one unanswered from the CTs. That's up to Virtus and Wicked decide what they want to do. Virtus is a very skilled opper. Not a bad gun to actually retake in Kabul. Generally, you know, you're thinking like Dust 2, you don't want an op to retake there in the B site, but B site here in Kabul, op is not going to be too shabby at all. And still, they look like they are going to be going for this. No, there they go. Now they'll turn around and run away. Makes more sense. That would be tough.
affNity holding on to the B side very easily. I think this is a smart move on the part of Team Downplay, though. I mean, you can't really retake against this sort of team over here. You're going to save your guns. See what you can do moving into the next round, especially when your finances are in shambles. I mean, look at Virtus alone. He was down to $50. Now he's got $14.50 and an AWP in his hands. That's a good situation, especially if the rest of the players force up as best they can. Maybe buy some SMGs, Galils, whatever. You might be able to get some work done. Here it is. The buy's going on. affNity with the gun advantage and the point advantage. You got to break that economy somehow. And this is really the round to do it. Check it out. I mean, Team affNity, they've only got one guy who's rich. That's going to be Jason R with $5,400. But if you can take the guns away from people like Davey and Fox, you're really going to hurt this team. It's all up to Downplay right now. Stacking the B bomb site. Smart move. Xander finds the 2K as these guys push through smoke. And bomb is, well, not in the control of Team Downplay quite yet. They know Davey's somewhere in the smoke. They know the bomb is there. They're watching, spamming around. Davey just now becomes visible, and Xander takes him down. Xander is MVP of that round for sure. It's all over. 4-2. Downplay with another victory. Crippling the affNity economy.
Yeah, Xander's been coming up clutch on a lot of their big CT defenses. Was doing it on Inferno's, done it here now on Kabul, and 2 rounds for Downplay. Not coming in a row, both one-off wins at this point. A chance to streak them together now, as affNity's economy still not yet completely busted. We'll have 3 AKs, 2 sets of grenades, and also 2 Tech 9s, along with everyone having armor. So definitely still a big chance. See that cheeky boost there in A long, as now Abe is already back out onto this B catwalk very far, catches Xander in the back there in between I call it planter, some people call it block, some people will just call it tree, and actually Abe gonna get another one as Cody coming out of that drop room. So 2 big entries right there, 3-on-2 now. Ooh. Again, the retake, same position, those A players coming over. Yeah, they don't, honestly, affNity doesn't even need to peek here, but are kind of stepping up to give Downplay a little bit of a chance.
I don't know what Abe is doing over here. He peeks the AWP like 3 times in a row. Lucky for him, Virtus is missing. Like, I mean, what's going through his mind? It's like, oh, there's an AWP there. Let me check it. Yep, AWP's still there. Oh, let me check it again. Yeah, he's still there. Somehow, Virtus misses every single one of those shots and denies Downplay the entry for the retake. And now they're going to have to back off. Save. Bomb's going to detonate, and Team affNity takes yet another point right here. That was a really critical round for Downplay because, you know, that was a force buy for Team affNity. They didn't really have the cash to buy everything they would have wanted to. They won it on that gamble, and now they've got all the cash they need to buy and succeed.
Yeah, for sure. And they also killed Virtus, so he wasn't able to save that op. He has to buy again. Cody, uh-oh. I mean, it's the best gun in the game.
The Bison.
The Bison. Where's he going to go with it? Looks like he'll play drop. He'll also be the bottom of the tower. He'll put Lopez up there. So nice play. Unfortunately, it's going to go unnoticed. Well, maybe fortunately that it does, so they can use it again. But it's affNity. Everyone right now geared towards long. 2 down in the mid room. Fox finds a trade out in there. Abe has moved all the way up through the stables already. Oh, sees the player jumping out on the balcony. Davey will then bring him down. Davey actually gets them both. Site player, though. Cody still over here. There's one. $600. Can he get another? No. Davey finding all 3 entries and a 4th here. Davey, big round for him. Fox, the only other kill coming in with a grenade from Fox.
How unfortunate. It looked like the defense for Team Downplay just got really confused over there. You had some people standing there by ramp to mid, unaware that T's were pushing in from behind. It led to some very easy picks and an easy bomb site take for Team affNity. They got the bomb down, took the frags, and you know what? You're playing with a Bison over there. You know, maybe not the best choice in the world, but look, you got 1 kill, Cody. Gave him $600. Lots of money. They're going to save this round and then buy out full.
Yeah, well, it would be good on this round, and Abe kind of knows that. Thus, he's got a submachine gun. He just goes in for an MP7. He finds 4 kills. That is so much money, $2,400.
SMG overpowered.
He's
right
rolling
there.
in money. Like, he's sitting there in a bathtub next to Gabe, and they're both just bathing in money.
Yeah, affNity, even with all this money, check it out for T's. They're not going to go ahead and do any kind of weird double op tactics at all. They're going to be very responsible with their finances, fully rifling up with the AK-47, lots of grenades. And again, we've been talking about how the incendiaries and the Molotovs are so critical. We've got 4 players rocking it for the T side as they streak in through mid, pushing through smoke. Dangerous play, but they are going to take some position. Abe, I thought he was going to get shot in the back, but doesn't. Virtus. Well, yep. Virtus does push through and find that kill on Abe before he himself backs off. Yeah, looking good for Team Down.
Those Molotovs are just so key right now in everybody's game. It's a little harder to get stabilized because not only is CT side more expensive, but the incendiaries are more expensive as well than the Molotovs. So it can be hard to get them up on the CT side, but I think about every team now will go for both the smoke and the Molotov. And me personally, depending on the map, I don't even buy HE grenades anymore. I just go 2 flash smoke molly.
Yeah, I mean, that almost seems like it's the developing new meta in the game. I mean, mollies are super, super powerful weapons because the grenade, it's not like in other games. You know, the grenade isn't something you throw to just flat out kill somebody.
It's not data feed.
Yeah, exactly. It's something that you chuck to flush people out, but that doesn't always work. Sometimes you're just going to sit there and eat it and pretend that you're not in the corner. With the molly, though, it's a totally different story. You have to get out or you're going to die. Speaking of dying, there's Jason.
Jason could have done that, man. He was full HP, the total of 21 HP on those 2 players that were alive. He could have done it, but he gets caught unaware from the side. So a little unfortunate. affNity, though, I mean, already are above quota, right? The map is about a 9-6 these days since a lot of the changes coming into it. So having 7 rounds already, they've got to feel great on the T side.
Well, affNity, they've already done a really good job earlier in their matchup against, I believe it was Lunatic. Yeah, Lunatic Esports earlier today when they took the massive victory. And now affNity fully bought out. No kills being exchanged quite yet. They are committing to the B bomb site, though, through B main. This really has not been their site take for them. This match, they're doing it a little bit slower, a little bit more methodical this time. Jason chucking the HE grenade. Gets a little bit of damage on Xander over there. Doesn't know that Lopez is hiding in the smoke around the corner quite yet. This could turn out quite bad. That's all right. Teammate reveals his position. Lopez gets a kill. Takes Abe down. Jason unable to trade whatsoever. The entire team is dead. And Cody, the only man down for Team Downplay.
Is that maybe just enough here to make affNity actually save completely for once? You still have Davey at about $6,000. Oh, also the dream. 13-37. Kill, assist, death. Don't do anything, Davey. Just AFK.
Davey is the man. I'm going to lock on to him right now and see exactly how he plays. Carrying the bomb, so he's probably going to be a little bit more conservative coming in. smoked off at Skyfall. That might wreck affinity's plan to go ahead and make a really hard, fast rush down Skyfall. Instead, bomb's working its way. That's going to get dropped over there.
Yeah, I'm surprised he was going towards the drop with the bomb out. Generally, you send it towards long B instead. Unless you're, taking your whole show from the drop to A, then you would obviously bring it with you, but... Oh, that was a beautiful flash. Cody is so done, but somehow the shots are missing. The spray control not there. Arya now starting to fake up on that site. Not even faking as much as just kind of pinning the players down. And no, here it is, what I just said, alluded to, the split dropping and going towards A. Jason gets the 1D. Davey and Fox opening things up at Davey with more or less a jumping AK shot. Looks like we're watching CS 1.3. And Xander finally getting his team on the board. That's the first kill for Downplay, but he's in a 1v4.
Oh, Abe! That was just bad. I think Abe assumed that Xander was going to work his way towards window. He wanted to flank around the other side, and Abe just shot in the face because of that Arya. Man, Arya just needs to hold this position. You don't want to lose another T on the part of Team affNity over here. Yeah, they're going to take the point. Oh, there you go. Arya taking Xander down easily. You're going to take the point, but you don't want to lose a whole lot of money like Abe. Check his finances out. He's a little bit poor, along with Arya and Fox. Winning the round, they're not going to be able to buy out as fully as they would like. If Downplay knows this, which they don't, they could have really taken advantage if they chose to force up.
Yeah, it's tough. I don't think people on CT really like to force unless everyone is at about $3,000, and they had a couple people in the 2Ks, so that can be really rough. So they actually go for a full save, yeah, but they pull a bit of a gamble on the strategy here. They've already done this once, though. They sent all 5, I think, through middle. This time they do 1 through middle and 4 coming out long A, but it does grab 1, but now they're starting to get cleaned up, and a Molotov there in the hallway. One more
Davey
kill. Uh-oh, Cody.
Doing some work, spraying down in the halls. He probably shouldn't have done that because he had no teammates over there to trade with or to play off of. But he's able to hold down the spray, get 2 kills, and repels the rest of the CTs. The only man standing is going to be Cody. He backs off as far away as he can to the sniper tower, hiding. And interestingly, I wonder why. He's taking the silencer off. What's the point of this?
Oh, because it sounds awesome.
And it does no good. Killed by Abe.
Yeah, it's pointless.
Because it sounds awesome.
It does, though. It sounds great. It's my favorite sound of the game.
9 and 4 right there. affNity taking charge tonight. Keep in mind, this is map number 2. affNity's already won on the first map of Inferno. This is affNity's map choice, Cobble. And if they take the win right here, they're going to be in first place in the MSI qualifier number 2. Keep in mind, we have yet another weekend of this to go. The top qualifier gets the coveted spot in the IBP Power Invitational LAN coming up, when is that? June 20th, I believe.
Sounds right. Virtus in a good spot. Going to go unchecked. Gets Jason R on the side. Jason R wants that back. Cody going to get one on drop as well. Finds Davey there. Wicked. About to intercept Fox as he's stepping up CT middle. And suddenly it's just Arya all by himself here. And this is really good for Downplay. They get this. They'll have another good shot. And they can bring this half back as close as possible towards a 9-6. They'll have a really good opportunity to do it. Unless Arya does the unthinkable. Starting off this in a 1v4, now to a 1v3. Hits another one. Now it's just Cody and Virtus trying to come over. The door will be smoked, and he's gonna watch it. Oh my gosh, he baited Cody into that so hard.
In the face.
Yeah, you just got abed in the face, Virtus 2015.
Nice.
Even though that was Arya, but whatever. I'm sure Virtus will have another quote prepared for the people.
Arya with the bomb plant going in the standard position right there by Statue Arya. I don't really like this position. He's a little bit wonky over here holding the op. He's looking at the right angle, though. Virtus
sees the barrel.
Yeah, walks right into it.
Wow, Arya. 1v4. Like, that shouldn't happen.
The guy's pro. What can I say? 10 and 4 right now. affNity just getting ready to close this thing out. It's the last round of the first half on Cobble before these teams switch sides, and we'll see what the Downplay T side looks like. Keep in mind, Downplay was down quite a bit last time, and they rocked it on T side in their lower bracket final against Unlimited Potential. Anything can happen.
How important was that round? That could have gave them a pretty easy opportunity for 9-6, and now that they lost it to Arya's 1v4 clutch, it's almost certainly an 11-4, which is just absolutely not where you want to be right now. Is pushing through middle. They'll be able to get one more. That's Abe. It's up to just Lopez and Virtus right now. Both of them in that drop room as CTs. Bomb getting over towards B. Fox, though, just intercepts them and sprays them down as they come out of the drop room, and that's that. The 11-4.5 to affNity starting on that terrorist side.
Phenomenal work right there. Teams are going to swap over once they finish readying up. Right now, I want to take just a quick moment to thank MSI for putting on this whole series. We've got one more weekend of this. Also, IBP Power for the IBP Power Invitational, and their sponsors of Intel, Kingwin, Microsoft, and Western Digital, along with BenQ with all the awesome monitors. The top 3 teams at the end of the series are going to receive BenQ monitors, along with some cash. $1,800 for the first place team, $750 for the second place team, and $450 for the third place team at the end of the series.
Yeah, man, those monitors are sick. I think we already went over that in the very first one, but those monitors basically equal the cash prize for first place in the qualifier as well.
Awesome.
So it's really nice.
And they do give you a huge advantage.
Buy yourself another one with it too if you're a winner.
Why not?
Get the double set up. I wish I had all matching 144 hertz. I got one 144 and 2 nauseating 60s, and I'm just like, whoa. That's how I feel.
Yeah, and, you know, for those of you who haven't played around with the 144 or even 120
you haven't lived.
hertz, yeah, it does actually make a difference. Like, I was talking with one of my friends, Alpha. He used to play for Area 51 on Source, and we were talking about the difference between the monitor refresh rates. My friend said, does it make a difference? He said, let me ask you this. Is there a difference between a 64-tick server and a 128-tick server? And we're like, yeah. Well, it's kind of like that. It just changes the game.
No, if you have a 60 hertz monitor.
Well, yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, there's also the issue of screen tearing. I mean, I'm getting pretty geeky and nerdy over here, but you know, sometimes there's a little
esports caster, geeky and nerdy.
No, never. Right? No, but I mean, it's true. Sometimes your crosshair and what you're seeing at your crosshair is just a few pixels off of the reality on your screen. That's true with all monitors, but less likely with a really solid monitor like those
input delay as well on 60 hertz.
Yeah.
I bought a new mouse just recently, and I was like, I can't get used to this mouse. This mouse blows. Like, I'm so bad. And then I realized my monitor had kicked back to 60 hertz. Like, I couldn't even get a kill. And then I flipped it over and dropped a 30 bomb. I was like, there you go. Oh, it feels better. My mouse feels like it's actually moving again. That's nice.
Well, Helium, looks like the teams have rated up for the second half of Cobble over here. Score is 11-4. affNity taking a massive lead. Downplay needs to win the pistol round badly. And looks like they're just going to rush all together towards B site. Now they're going to go quiet by Skyfall. Maybe do a little bit of a delayed Skyfall push.
There they go.
Smoked
going down
off.
to B. And actually towards B, but Fox here playing on the boulder. Good position. Has the P2K as well, so 13 bullets to work with. Shoots his teammate. Why not? He's got bullets to spare. Gets another headshot. Davey there on cleanup. Crew and Abe getting the last.
The dream is real. Team affNity. Did you see how fast that rotate happened? I mean, the Downplay had barely entered the B site, and already streaming behind them was the entirety of the A site players for Team affNity. Score 12-14. This game is almost over. And speaking of which, the contest is almost over too. Who's going to win that MSI GTX 960 video card? We'll tell you in chat soon, right after this. Helium, it's all you.
Yeah, it's all Davey, actually. He's got that auto shotgun. We saw Arya doing work with it earlier on train. Actually tweeted to him about it. And he's like, it was the only gun I could find to kill with here, as already a lot of action at the B site. 3-on-3, and now Davey coming in hot. Get in 2, get in 3, and that is 3 times $900.
The shotty is real.
2,700 bucks for 3 kills. Like, what?
And at this point in time, Team affNity can buy anything they possibly want. Davey looks like he's going to stick with this shotgun. I mean, in these tight, close quarter situations, it's a solid bet. Downplay going to go ahead and do a little light force buy. Cody playing with the Pro 90, working his way towards B bomb site. And again, it's going to be a full-on B rush. Cody spraying, fully blind, not going to find anybody. Helium.
Oh, Tech 9 from Virtus. That was a nice one there onto A. Might have even got that long-range dink first. Grenade over, touchdown pass as well for Virtus. Not too bad as they try to keep their tournaments alive. Well, I guess it ends either way, but trying to get those qualifier points. 4-on-2 now. Arya moving through, though. Arya's already done the unthinkable in a 1v4. This should be just a walk in the park for him, and indeed it is. Comes through with all the frags, with the lesser weapons, too. Gets him with the FAMAS and a USB.
Davey working the MVP strat right there, finishing up with a nice little defuse. What a generous guy. He donated 2 weapons that round. How about that? 14 to 4
I love
is the
the
score.
random stats.
It's like, okay, cool.
Thanks.
2 points away from complete victory for Team affNity in the qualifier, MSI qualifier. Number 2 for the IBP Power Invitational. And Downplay, gonna do yet another staggered force by Cody working the Pro 90. It's like a complete repeat of the last round. They're even rushing towards B, just the same as last time. It didn't work. Looks like they're having a hard time getting on site. Virtus for Downplay. Working his way in. We've got a little bit of an entry happening right now. Davey's going to go down to Virtus's AK spray. Fox, watching the corner,
one-tap.
popped. Yeah, 1 tap.
Arya's about to get knifed! Xander gets it. $1,500 for him. Win or lose
Xander.
now. Xander's like, all right, I knifed him. I feel good. And there it is. Another nice banked grenade with some P90 spray down. Cody closes it out. 3 to survive. You got 2 of those silenced Colts up on your terrace side. Virtus keeps an AK around to this round 20. And affNity is kind of scrounging here. Abe and Fox have bought. Arya, Davey were like, do we want to buy here? And actually, Arya goes in for that XM, the auto shotgun once more. He'll play middle with it looks.
I think affNity is just getting greedy right here. They're forcing up their buy when they really didn't have enough money. They just want to close this out and finish the game fast. Maybe they want to just prevent the Downplay economy from taking off, but they have a severe gun disadvantage over here. Oh no, Virtus hitting his teammate just a little bit over here. He ends up finally finding Davey. He got 2 picked off of the A site. Abe's still there, falls back, waits for the rotators. That's going to be Arya. Abe taking Virtus off. I don't think he realized that Abe was still on the site. That's the problem. T's in trouble. Bomb still not planted.
He tried to spray transfer. Maybe he should have just reset because they didn't know where he was since he had the silenced gun. And Downplay are going to take it as a result of that. Xander getting 2. Virtus hitting 2 on the entries. He's been really big as the entry fragger here for them. Actually has the most kills on their team. 16-14 is KD.
So that's yet another victory over there for Team Downplay. That makes 2 in a row on T side. They got lots of money. The economy is strong. And that force buy for affNity is now going to bite them because they have virtually no money. Look at this. They're doing a slight force buy with deagles mostly. And David carrying a grenade. Based on their finances, unless they're very successful this time around, we might see a double save. And that'll be bad news for Team affNity. All they need, though, are 2 points. They've got a few rounds to throw away.
I'd rather than double save. I mean, they have plenty of rounds to spare. It's no need to make it. You run more risk of not double saving than like forcing and losing again, and then just eventually having to double save later on down the road. Like you might as well just get it out of the way first.
Yeah. Especially while you're on very little pressure. You know, you've got lots. They've got 7 rounds until Downplay even ties this thing up, so they can do all sorts of weird, wacky stuff. And again, I think they're going to make a call. Yeah, they've got a few deagles coming out, a couple of grenades. They're going to save. And what I'm hoping to see is some crazy aggressive defense on the part of Team affNity. One of these full stack sort of situations. Apparently, that's not going to be the case, though. They're working relatively standard. Aggressive from A, though.
Abe and Davey, let's see here. Even they are just going to post up at the side of that block. Fox in the back of B site. Jason and Arya working towards middle. They'll have to rotate fast, though. They're in that mid room. It'll be somewhat of a
nice
long
grenade.
rotate. Fox, though, the Juan Deeg, they're just kind of relying on that deagle in the back of the site. And just like that, they're going to win the round.
Cody in trouble. I don't know. Looked like Team Downplay kind of got stalled out in B main. That grenade did some serious work and serious damage, hitting just about everybody. And then, yeah, pistols for the win. affNity 15-7. They need 1 more point to win, and they've already secured the tie right here in Kabul.
Yeah, and that's just relying on the deagle. Sometimes the the one-shot RNG. There was a tweet by one of the top tier players earlier today. I can't remember who it was saying like we don't use the deagle because like you're just it was a Vox Eminer player saying like we don't use it because it's random. Some are just, you know, laser shots, and some, you know, who knows where they even went. But works out there for affNity. This puts them in a match point.
Oh.
3 players now. Oh my gosh, where did that flash land? Right in between all 3 of them? All of them are covering their face for like 5 seconds, and they'll lock it down with the AK and the AUG, and that's going to be it. affNity take the series.
Wow.
2-0.
16-7, the score right there on Cobble. Amazing, impressive spray right there. Mowing down everybody from Team Downplay right there at B main. Very simple push. Got shut down in a very simple way. Your victors for this weekend in MSI Qualifier number 2, as Helium just told you, it's going to be Team affNity, the favored team going into this one right here. They're going to get more points thrown on the board as they prepare to go into next weekend. Just a reminder to all the teams out there, the registrations are currently open for the MSI IBP Power Qualifier number 3, so make sure you go to Sabo.com and check that out. Now, Helium, we are doing a giveaway. We'll be giving away a GTX MSI 960 video card. Haven't got the results of that yet.
I was told a winner was picked, but no one felt the need to tell me who it was.
Don't tell the casters.
Yeah, don't tell the guys that need to announce it to the stream. I suppose, honestly, as long as that one person already knows, that's all that matters. But, you know, everyone would like to, you know, I'll let you down easy because, you know, you probably lost. The majority of you lost. Spoilers.
Generally speaking.
But I don't have it quite yet, so I guess we will take a quick break, and then when we do know that information, we'll bring it right back to you. And even if we don't get it now, stream might go down for a second, but we're going to be coming right back around with the Sabo MLG Pro League for North America with some great games. It'll be myself, Helium, and of course, is it Sabo or Sabo?
Sabo.
Sabo, all right. Coming, well, we're actually done. It'll be Misled and later coming back on. I'll still be running the stream, so yell at me for all technical issues. But we'll take a quick break, and we know the information. We'll get it to you in just a bit. But stick around. Plenty of CSGO action coming up.
See ya.